Okay, so today we are in the tiny little mountain village of La Higuera in Bolivia. And La Higuera is, these days, it's the only village of about 25 people. I got lucky enough and came here. There's a huge event party thing going on. I've been drinking all kinds of weird stuff all late last night. Not prepared for my big day today, but La Higuera is most famous for being the place where Che Guevara was murdered. So after Che had lots of success with the Bolivian Revolution, he went and fought in the Congo. He then came to try and help the people of Bolivia overthrow the Bolivian military government. Didn't go according to plan. At one point, he only had about 100 people. He came into this village, and I'll show you the telegraph office where when he came in, the village was pretty much abandoned, and he found a telegraph to the mayor saying that Che's group is in the area. So everybody fled, and he knew the military knew where he was. They left this village. They were ambushed leaving this village. And about 2 months later, on October 7th or 8th, 1967, Che was brought back here, put into a schoolhouse, held for about a day, and then murdered. I'll show you where that schoolhouse is. It's incredible, and the views around here are just crazy. And this is the building where he was held captive for a day and then tortured and murdered in that building. All right, so that's the schoolhouse where he was held and murdered. And this is actually the telegraph office where they received the telegram and he found it. And it's turned into a hostel or a hotel. Really, really cool. It's actually really cheap. You have to come here. It's like incredible if you're traveling through South America. But I'll show you. It's the telegraph office turned into rooms. There's my bike. And we stayed in a little cabin up here. No electricity or anything. Really cool. So obviously, I know Che Guevara. I've read the Motorcycle Diaries, knew a little bit about his story. Completely forgot that he was ever in Bolivia and that he was killed in Bolivia. I just came across this place by a pure fluke, looking for something interesting between Santa Cruz and Sucre. And apparently it's about like an 8-hour ride today, about 5 or 6 on dirt. Not meant to be the easiest, so I've gotten up late as usual. They had me drinking all sorts of weird different concoctions and chewing on that coca leaf stuff all night. Not prepared for a long ride, but anyway, let's go. All right. So 10 kilometers back to the quote-unquote main road. I just hope that there's it's funny seeing all the same people that were out at the party last night. I was hoping to get gas. Apparently it's quite in the middle of nowhere. I got, I think, just over half a tank. My mileage varies dramatically depending on the kind of riding, so I'm not going to be going fast, which helps, but keeping it revving in the low gears going uphill doesn't help. Anyway, here we go. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, man? I came in from that way yesterday, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna go for an 8-hour sojourn down this way. I think he said it's 5 or 6 on there, but it didn't look that long on the map, so like, seems a bit mad. It's gonna take that long. Oh, the scenery is just incredible. I mean, that almost doesn't even look real. It looks like CGI or something, doesn't it? Well, I'm not sure how much you could see, if anything, of what's behind me here, but it's just crazy. It's just like row after row after row of mountains. The Andes getting higher and higher until they just disappear into the blue distance. Wild. So my guess, we're almost down, or the one side of the mountains, we're down to like 1,200 meters, so we've descended 1,000 meters. My guess is that we go down into that valley, cross over the river, and right back up, and have to cross the other mountains, which look considerably higher. Then we came off of those ones there, or we're coming off of those ones. But I think we get down to the valley floor and then somehow have to cross that, and I wonder how. Maybe over there. So I don't see a valley or a canyon intersecting it, although I suppose there has to be somewhere. That's kind of cool. It's like a cactus tree. Interesting. Oh, there's someone here or something. It's like the first people I've seen in 2 hours. Soda y cerveza fría. Okay. Little village here. Such a view. It says that it's just about to start picking up and just shoot straight up about 1,500 meters. And that view really is just crazy, isn't it? These little towns and mountains seem almost deserted, like not a lot of life. I'd absolutely love to
find, there's a store. Let's say a drink. A nice, cold, refreshing liquid beverage. I'm pretty sure it's a store here. We'll go looking up here. Pretty sure. Hola, buenas. The streets jeez. Anyway, what I was about to say was, like, the streets could be inside a major city, obviously without the lack of people, but like with the big center, giant center protected things, fences on the side, largish buildings. It could be in a city, but it's obviously just a little small town. Nobody in the streets. It's small enough they don't even have a gas station. Alright, well, I think I'm going to park in the shade here and just sort out where the next gas station is. I would really prefer... Oh, there's a sign to say Vende Gasolina. I would really prefer not to put gasoline that they just dump in a bottle. I don't know what it is, how clean it is. Maybe we'll find out. I was going to take my chances. It's 67 kilometers. I got 2 bars left. I should be able to do it. You just never know, and with the elevation. But, yeah, they come out in Coke bottles. Do I want to put a Coke bottle in? I probably should put a Coke bottle in. Otherwise, I'm going to regret it. All right, Coke bottle it is. Damn, hate doing that. I definitely would rather not, but... Ugh. Solo timbre, ¿no?
¿Hola? Sí.
Hola, buenas. Muy bien, ¿usted? ¿Es posible una botella de gasolina?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Dos?
No, solo uno.
Uno más.
Una botella, sí. ¿Cuánto es?
10.
Ah, gracias. Hola, buenas, gracias. All right, there we go. Gracias. Hasta luego. This way, I don't have to worry. And if there's some sort of problem at the other gas station or on the road, should be okay. All right. On we go. Wow, that's a sight, isn't it? I'm pretty sure this is the right way. Well, after a very long day, not that it's anywhere close to finished, but I can't believe it's taken me, I don't know, about 5 hours to do about 150 kilometers. Crazy. interesting as just about every single day is. But anyway, I think we are just about where we hit the main road to go to Sucre, and it should be paved, not with cobblestones. Looks like this cool church here. All right. Okay, hopefully I can get gas here. Wonder, is it going to be a no? Is it going to be just as easy as it was the other time? Or something in between? Interesting little town here. Let's see what they say here for gas, huh? Alright.
I eventually got gas. A little bit of arguing back and forth. She's like, where's your card? I'm like, what card? I don't have a card. She's like, you need a card. I was like, I don't have a card and I don't need one. I know now when I get there. She's like, no, you have to have a card. I can't do it without a card. I was like, no, I arrived somewhere and I understand it's a different price. I pay the international price and that's it. She's like, oh, you want the international price? And she's like, well, yeah, like obviously I'm gringo. So anyway, filled up and still another like 2 hours to Sucre, so let's go.
All right, well, happy enough to get gas. Alright, well, we're in Sucre. Finally made it.
All right, well, that was a crazy day. About 8 hours riding for only like 300 kilometers. Crazy. The stops I made, I didn't stop for that long. Didn't even eat anything. But we made it to Sucre, and I'm going to rest up in a couple long days of riding. So I'm going to rest up and check out Sucre tomorrow. So I'll show you a little bit about the city. And then the next place I'm going is really, really cool. Something I wanted to do for a very long time. But yeah, let's go check out the city. All right, so that's it for my little tour of Sucre. Next up, we go to the highest city in the world, and I'm gonna try and do something really, really dumb, so you can check.